referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. I'm Tom.
I'm Ollie.
And World Cup special, going through the groups, Group C and Group D today.
Before we do that, we've got a bit of group admin. Group admin?
Yep, group admin, fine.
So yeah, we've got a WhatsApp channel where we put out all of our tips every day at 8 AM.
Sharp.
We've got a partner, Bet Victor, who give us enhanced odds. You will not get these odds anywhere else on the internet. We pick out our best tips for the day, chuck them in an acca, and we get unbelievable odds. So if you want to see those, you need to get on the group. And yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet.
Exactly.
We put up these videos every day, so
8 AM sharp as well for the old videos, so make sure you subscribe.
Nice.
And make sure you tell us what you think. So if you rate our tips or like what we're saying, tell us. If you don't, also tell us, because we like that too.
and we get a lot of that in the comments.
We get a lot of aggro, but
and we don't get every single tip right, but you can't be expected to do that, right?
No, exactly. We're just going through stats, giving them to you guys, so you guys don't have to, and take it or leave it.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so Group C and Group D today. 3 games, so we've got Denmark versus Australia, 1 PM. France versus Peru, big game, 4 PM.
Big game.
And then tonight we've got Argentina versus Croatia at 7 PM.
Okay.
So first one then, we've got Denmark versus Australia.
This is gonna be tight.
It is going to be tight. Denmark
tight.
obviously won 1-0 in the first game, beat Peru, which was a very tight game as well.
They didn't, to be fair, I don't think they deserved that win. Peru missed a pen, they were all over them, they just could not finish. And Denmark nicked a 1-0.
Denmark do look quite good defensively though. I know Peru created loads of chances, but Denmark were throwing themselves on the line. Kasper Schmeichel was a decent goalie.
Yeah,
he's not going to concede
good saves as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, good little stat for you. Denmark have not conceded since the World Cup playoff game against Republic of Ireland in November. So they've had 5 clean sheets in a row. So Denmark are decent defensively, but they don't score that many goals either. So they've only scored more than 1 goal twice in 9 games. So
yeah, I mean, they haven't really got much.
It's Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen's their boy.
Yeah.
If he doesn't score, they haven't got that great of strikers. Not prolific strikers anyway. They've got good strikers, but not prolific. Australia were unlucky against France, I
think they were as well. I think they actually played alright. They made France look average.
They just hustled France. Every time France got the ball, they were on them.
Better than France.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with Australia.
I felt a bit gutted that they ended up losing.
Losing to that goal that the Pogba one, it wasn't. He's not even meant. He's meant to flick it round him and it's gone in. But I agree with you. I think this one's going to be tight. Our tip is under 2.5 goals.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So what score prediction? If you have to go score prediction,
I'm gonna go with a 0-0.
Oh,
I think this could be a dud.
Really, I reckon Denmark might just nick this. Maybe a little 1-0. I think Australia are going to be like the nearly men.
Yeah.
Who no one beats or no one absolutely hammers.
Yeah.
But they're just a little bit unlucky.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to be this World Cup.
Right. Moving on. France v Peru, 4 PM.
Yeah, this
big game for Peru.
Massive game for Peru. Obviously lost the first game.
Yeah.
They basically have to get something out of this. Have to. If they lose this game, they're basically out.
Yeah.
France obviously got 3 points already, so they haven't got to go for as much.
Which might mean they might sit back a bit on their
Yeah, exactly. You know. I think this is going to be. I reckon, but I see goals in this. Peru going forward look good against Denmark, even though they didn't score. They look good going forward.
They play a bit like Arsenal. They're like all these intricate 1-2 passes, but then they like Arsenal as well. They can't finish.
I was pulling my hair out watching Peru like I do Arsenal.
It's mad, isn't it? I mean, they're playing really good football, but they're just not getting the end product.
Yeah, I agree. I think there'll be goals though. So 6 of the last 7 France games, I've seen both teams to score. So France score goals, but they also concede them.
Yeah.
And Peru have won 4 of the last 6 and only conceded 2 goals in that time and scored 10. So Peru normally are good going forward. I think both teams to score, which is our tip for this one, is a good shout.
I think it's a good shout. I think another good shout would be Peru to win either half.
Yeah, that would be a good shout.
I think, you know, this is their last chance to kind of.
They're going to be going for this.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for it. They can do it. They've proved they, you know, they're decent
and good in qualifying.
And France have also proved that they're not good yet.
Yeah, no,
they're not even out of second gear yet.
No, they're really not. Really not.
So there could be a little bit of a
little
surprise.
score prediction then. You've got to go for one.
I think maybe 1-1.
Yeah.
And I think Peru will go 1-0 up.
And then France nick it back.
Yeah.
I reckon this could be a 1-1. I think it,
or Peru nick it 2-1. I just don't know.
I think there's going to be goals in this. Both teams to score is the tip. I think Peru are going to cause France all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
I really do. Because they were my boys to get through to the quarterfinals. I think they're going to cause some problems. Both teams to score just to keep it a little bit safer.
Yeah.
And then the final game tonight, massive game this one. This is going to be a very good game to watch.
Huge.
Argentina versus Croatia, 7 p.m. It's going to be a good game. Obviously, Messi, first game, missed a pen, drawn 1-1 with Iceland.
This is another game where it's just like the expected hasn't happened.
No, exactly.
And I called it before. I said Argentina are going to struggle this tournament.
Yeah, you did.
They
did.
didn't look good in qualifying.
Yeah.
They basically like a bunch of individuals. They're not really a team.
They're not a team. You could see that against Iceland. They were like all playing for themselves.
Yeah. You got some decent players. Like,
amazing squad.
But they're not.
Di Maria and Messi. They've just got ridiculous players.
Yeah.
Do you fancy Croatia could nick that? I like Croatia. I think the Croatia team.
I think they're going to cause them a lot of trouble, and I think both teams to score is a good shout.
Yeah, that's our tip, by the way.
That is our tip. But again, you could do a little double. Peru either half, Croatia either half.
Yeah, I quite like that.
That would be nice. If you really have some big kahunas, Croatia to win and Peru to win.
Yeah, based on the first performances, France didn't look good, and Argentina. They were playing against Iceland. They just could not break them down. They could have been playing for another 90 minutes and they wouldn't have scored again. Croatia have scored 3 in the last 4 games, including the build-up to the World Cup. And Argentina have scored in each of their last 7 matches. I think this one's going to be quite open. The reason for that is Croatia have already got 3 points on the board. They'll think if we can nick something that's against Argentina, we're almost through. And Argentina basically have to win that game.
But also Argentina have this similar mentality to like the French squad of when the chips are down, they just play.
They're not going to fight for it.
They're not going to fight for it. So I'm going to go for Croatia to win.
Croatia to win. Both teams to score. Croatia, if you were just going as a single, would be a big shout as well.
Yeah. Maybe Modric as well, because he takes pens, and there's loads of pens at the moment. VAR, Modric anytime could be a shout purely because of pens.
Yeah. So those are our 3 tips for today. So it was Denmark, Australia, first game at under 2.5. France versus Peru at 4 p.m, both teams to score. And Argentina, Croatia, the late kickoff, both teams to score as well, 7 p.m. that one. So that's it.
We've got an ACCA tomorrow. If you're not on the WhatsApp group yet, WhatsApp channel even. Yeah. Text join WhatsApp join to the below number, and you will see tomorrow's ACCA at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. sharp. So yeah, message that number, get into the WhatsApp channel because we send daily tips there and they're good.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back.